WFMCJams.com here, Midnight Madness Show, Manchester, Tennessee. It's not quite sunny and 72 or 82 degrees out there. It's getting dark. It is probably still in the upper 80s, but I am Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you live from Manchester, Tennessee.
82.
82 degrees. Hey, it is semi-sunny and 82 degrees. Our weatherman here for today is the one and the only, the Hillbilly Heartthrob, Jason the Hillbilly Heartthrob. How you doing, Jason?
Me.
How's it going?
I'm wonderful.
How you doing?
I do great, man.
Well, that's good. Having a good day. Having a great day so far.
Oh, I'm having a great day. Yeah.
You got proposed to?
Got proposed to.
You're probably going to get divorced real fast from the same person. Yeah. So I know
she's already trying to run. So
she's the one so far. She's coming out of the country. She's getting away from you. We're going to hunt her down. We're going to bring her back. Andy, how are you doing there? Awesome one.
I've been jamming.
Yes, you've been jamming.
You've been jamming.
You were jamming and you didn't even know it this weekend.
Hey, once again, I'm just being blunt. It was a great weekend. Hey, and a better way to spend my birthday here tonight. You know.
Happy
That's
birthday.
right. It is Andy's birthday.
Happy birthday to,
Andy.
To the awesome one.
Wait a second. I believe my friend Paul Pazukowski brought me a birthday card. I gotta say thank you to him.
Hey, happy birthday.
But actually, there could be two, and I think it is your birthday. Make a wish, not that one.
Is there a picture of the Hillbilly Heartthrob in it?
And thank you to I will say to the
Amelia.
to the Swedish Lolita, who is
La, not low.
Oh wait, you gotta let me finish. The Swedish Lolita, whose name is Lolita. Thank you very much.
Wow.
And we're going to get out of that while we still have the lawsuit restraining order coming out here. And then we got the one and the only Brian, the IT guru down there in Pulaski. How's it going, Brian?
I was doing good. You know, I put out some fires earlier here on the side, technical stuff, and then I just happened to look over and see a chicken on my screen wearing a diaper, and I don't know why that is there.
What?
Okay. Do we need to
Yes, and the title says The Booming Business of Luxury Chicken Diapers.
Chicken diapers.
I think you might have a virus. I'm not guessing. I'm not sure. But, wow. Well, let's get off of that real quick before that spreads. But, again, we want to thank Chris from HeatFMRadio.com. Thank you, Chris. I don't even know why he puts up with us, all the stuff we put on. And we got chicken diaper wearers and stuff on screen. Hopefully that's not going live over our Facebook stuff. So.
Well, that's better than having Andy in a diaper.
Well, we had Andy dancing a couple of times in the last month. There is a law about that in the state of Tennessee, so we need to make sure we hold to the law.
I did a new dance over the weekend, and I actually had one of the band members notice it. It's called the flat-footed reggae, and I'm gonna tell you, I was expressing it. Those hillbilly jeans were coming out. Flat-footed reggae dancing, and if you've not seen it, I mean, it's something.
Then you're one of the gifted ones. We're not seeing it.
I'm going to tell you, people were really watching, and they started dancing too.
They were doing. They were copying you.
So,
that was called running away, Andy. Let's get to our artists here. We got 4 young men in the building tonight. Well, Jason, why don't you go ahead and introduce our guest tonight? Who do we have?
We have a great, I guess you want to call it an ensemble.
Ensemble. They might not even know that word. They're so young. No, they're very talented men.
Soldier Ray.
How you doing, guys?
We're good.
Yeah, you got one mic to share between all of you. So why don't we just go ahead, wherever the mic's in front, go ahead and say your name and where you're from.
Yes, sir. I am Soldier Rain. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I'm Hayden Dodd. I was born in Bakersfield, but I lived here most of my life since I was like 1. Maybe 2.
Okay.
I'm Dakota Mother, jack of all trades, from Ringgold, Georgia, and now I'm up here living, having fun.
Get in the microphone.
Outstanding. Next gentleman.
My name is Cody Miller. I'm from Pennsylvania, but I've lived most of my life in the South.
Okay. Yeah, get close to that mic so the world is anxiously waiting to hear what you guys have to say.
Well, this is a first for us, so you know.
Oh yeah, no, it's all right.
Sure.
So we got a Tennessee born and bred. We got that Bakersfield, California, and then we got Ringgold, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. How did you guys meet? Well, keep it clean on air, okay?
The age is getting us, boys. The age
Yeah.
is getting us. Will do. I know me and Hayden and I, we met working together at Crystals.
Okay.
Get the microphone.
Yeah, get close right up to that mic.
Hayden and I met working together at Crystals. I know that Hayden and Cody have been friends for a while. They went to high school together. And Dakota Moda, me and him work together now at Little Caesars. So we all met in our process of actually getting here.
Okay. I just think it's cool how people meet, and they're from all over different parts of the country, and they're in a band together, or they're in a group of some sort. I think that's pretty cool how the story jives together like that. Now, the band is named after you.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Oh, tell update. What's the band name? What do you call yourselves?
We call ourselves FOE. It's here on my shirt. It means
FOE?
Family over everything.
Oh, awesome.
I like that.
Awesome. Yeah, great.
Thank you. And the first thing we preach to people when they ask us about it is family doesn't have to be biological.
Mm-hmm.
Because just how you say we're from all over, and as young as we are, we believe it to be a great thing too that we all can come together. We believe we're really different.
Right.
Especially to be so young. So our name proves our attitude and even our music.
Well, that's good. Well, let's just get right into some of the songs. Let's get what's the first song you'd like to do?
Okay. Hayden and I are going to do a little set. Cody, here's our technical guy. He's everywhere with us.
Okay.
He's not really an artist yet, but we hope one day that
Gonna
writing
groom him
side
into it?
and that communicating thing bursts right out like we know it is.
Right.
But we're here for him until it pop out. Moda is the youngest of us. He can spit fire, his perception of words, but he's gonna go a cappella tonight. But Hayden and I will give you some sounds on the acoustic if that's fine.
Sounds great, man. Go right ahead, guys. The show is yours.
Sure. Which one you want to do first? Let's go Trenches. Yes. Trenches into Sunday morning. Okay. These first two times that we're just going to give you, the first one's called Trenches. We were getting ready to actually go perform at the Holiday Inn by Hilton in Nashville, where we also know Debbie Champion. And we were there just this past Sunday, which is where we met Brian Howell. That's how we got introduced to that gentleman. Please tell me your name again, sir. Jason.
I'm the heartthrob.
Yeah, the heartthrob. Thank you.
In the music world, sometimes, Soldier, in the music world, you got to take the good with the bad. So unfortunately,
yes, sir.
You got a little mix here with all of that.
We're totally fine with that. It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing, yes.
Okay. And
I like him already. He hasn't said a song yet. And I like him already.
Okay. And like we were saying, guys, ladies, Trenches, and we're going to do Sunday morning. All of us here do actually have a degree of faith that we take claim to. But anyway, we attend some services once a week, maybe twice a week and stuff like that. And one day, well, really just this past 2 weeks have been really tough. School has started back. All of us are in school, whether seniors in high school or first year college students. And transitioning, as young men and stuff like that, we have just been writing things to keep us motivated. So the first one's called Sunday Morning. We wrote it right after church one day. And the second one's called Trenches.
All right.
Shoulders up. Who's singing? I am. You need it on you?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's Sunday afternoon, just left the Lord's house. That's intellectually how all this wisdom comes from my mouth. Keeping my spirit clean, we the real mean machine. You punks not working smart, running backwards, making the longest yard. How How you gon' hustle from when the phone don't ring and when you eat behind bars. If you ain't out of here in the streets, you don't eat. I'm from the South, you want something, you better open your mouth. Folks don't know what they talking about. We survived through the worst droughts. I am soldier, I did all I told you. I don't care what my mama say. I was born this way. I'ma win, get it into the end. Thank God my brothers are my friends. Motor just went to work. Sammy just got to the crib. Vincent in the room, McCody the cameraman. This is just how we live. Love and take pride in the trenches, cause that mean I'm still working. Family over everything, this a mafia lifestyle. I protect and I serve jit. I ain't make it on my own, I had some debt. Paid it honorably, so you know they tried to check. I don't know why, maybe cause of the dreads. Nah, I ain't in all that. Experience the best teacher. My man was born in the steeple. I ain't trying to sound like no preacher. I just do it for my people. We young, but making a huge difference. The melody, the flow, the precision. And don't mention the pension. I want a better life and I already got 2 kids. I want a better life and I already got 2 kids. I want a better life and I already got 2 kids.
Now, you're young into the music business as a whole. But how long have you been singing or songwriting? What?
I've been songwriting for a year.
Yeah, you're still a baby. So.
Yes, sir.
So what got you into the music side? What got you doing this?
Taking a step of faith.
Okay.
Taking a leap of faith. Having some courage. Being brave.
Mm-hmm.
Not listening to the statistics. Being able to believe that I can beat the odds.
Well, you sound like you got a pretty good, strong head on yourself there. And I like that. I like that.
Thank you. We all do.
This business is not easy. And it takes strength and it takes courage, but it takes a leap of faith, as you say, to get to the next level.
Yes, sir.
And so I wish you the best of luck at you guys doing what you're doing, because you're young and you haven't seen the full circle of what music can do, which is some of the most awesome things you can ever imagine. If I could, I don't believe in reincarnation, and I know there's people all over the world that they're yelling at me right now. I don't believe in reincarnation. But if I died and I could come back, I'd come back and be a musician all over again. I'd do it all over again.
Yes, sir.
It's the most powerful thing you can do, and you can touch people all over the world by what you say in that microphone. Right or wrong, good or bad, you'll touch people all over the world by what you say in the microphone. Use it for something powerful, and I think that's what you guys are starting to do. And I love that theme that you got with your name. So
thank you.
So we wish you the best on that. Have you played? You said you played the Commodore Grill, which is a really cool place to play. If you know the history behind that, if you know the history behind the Commodore Grill, there's just absolutely a ton of great people that have come through there. And Debbie is just a wonderful person to get to know, and that can help for
definitely.
Yeah, and you know, the artist we just had also was at the Commodore Grill.
Yes, sir.
So it's a great place to kind of put on your resume and get started. And thank you, Debbie. We'll say that right now.
Yes,
she's
Debbie,
been with
thank
us.
you. We thank you.
We've been on her show for the last 5 years, and expect great things to keep continued there. Why don't we go into another song real quick? It's a music-based show. You guys are they're audibling. They're going to change the play. They might punt on first down.
Okay. I missed it, but what happened?
No, we're just, we're talking shop while you're.
They do that all the time.
Talking shop, huh?
No. If you give me any time in between you doing something, I'm gonna take it. So
I'm not mad.
No, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. So.
Thanks for working with us,
Oh
gentlemen.
no, man.
Thank you.
We like new young talent. We like to see You guys are raw and you're young, and it reminds me of us when we were young and starting. When you're just getting your chops, figuring out what to do. So it's called paying your dues. It's called paying your dues, and I love it when I see people are in their days early on in their career, and they're going, now what are we going to do? All right, let's just and you just take that leap of faith. Go on to the next song. What you got? What's the next tune?
We were, Hayden, Cody, and I were in Centennial Park Sunday in Nashville. And we also have a little thing on our Instagrams that we hope to be able to shout out and maybe give people a chance to link up with us and hook up with us. But we put out a video every day
Okay.
with Hayden in his 13 years of guitar experience, and he's only 18.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's how he was able to move into that transition that we heard so smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
He's nice.
Yes.
And real quick, if we can add, we all look up to each other a lot because we all have different gifts. But it's so awesome to be from Nashville. And I started off writing music with studio sounds. But upon this journey that I've been taking upon for 2 years now, the first year was just about getting myself ready.
Mhm.
And then the second year I started writing music. And to be able to mix and flow and all of this, we have a song we're working on right now to a Metallica song, to a Metallica audio.
Really?
Rapping on a Metallica electrical guitar, excuse me,
Wow.
is awesome. So this what we're about to play now from Sunday at Centennial Park. It was our whole focus was just being as iconic as animated as possible and as dramatic. So it's really touchy. It's really raw as usual. But we just hope you like it with the guitar.
All right.
It's fire though. You ready? To my mama, cause she ain't know. All the pain seen by the volcano effect, I had to let it go. It's a trip though, the way it came out, it's been a journey of a road. It's been a trip though, the way it came out, it's been a journey of a road. Depression from bluffing, cause I was told I never amount to nothing. With an addictive personality, got arrested and got that shit up out of me. I know so many people, mind lethal, and don't fear no evil. Ain't got no equal, cause they different. And for that, people fear them, use them and abuse them, judge them, and put their selfishness above them. Then they wanna rob, you get mad, it don't make no sense. And we still tell them keep a faith in God. If you got a good plan, he'll see you through. You still gotta work at it, my dude. You don't, you expect it to fall through, and it's gonna fall through. Gotta peep game and don't be a fool. Family over everything. Stay alive and don't die. Family over everything. Keep your morals and ethics right.
Let's talk about some of the people that might have influenced you musically and outside of music. Who's some of your biggest influences? Yep, go right down. We'll start and right around the circle.
Thanks for warming them up for me, bro.
Yeah. So, who's some of your influences?
My first, off the top of my head, would be Drake.
Okay.
That's my favorite artist. And why? Because the Southern twang. He's from this, he was born in Canada. Just to give the listeners a little bit of my favorite artist. He was born in Canada, but his father is from Memphis, Tennessee, and my father is from Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. So there's a lot of similarities there. So when I hear his music, and there's just so much similarities, I'm just gonna come right out and be me. I'm just gonna be Soldier. I was always called the corny kid in my neighborhood because I'm African American, but I'm smart. Because I'm black and I'm smart. So my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, some of them are listening right now, and shout out to all of them. And it's like I was destined for failure almost.
Mhm.
But something at all times always stopped me. Always gave me some type of leeway out, or just enough leeway to get away, or whatever you want to call it. And
It's called being smart.
it's called being smart.
It's called.
But
I'm gonna-
after so long, I got tired of playing it close.
Right.
And once I got tired of playing it close, I knew I had to make a decision. I was growing up, finished high school, accepted into 3 different college universities. I know I want to go to college and play football, but I want to do so much more.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to my music. I've been arrested. I'll tell you something that you probably won't believe looking at me,
Mm-hmm.
but I've served 5 years in the state penitentiary.
You aren't old enough to spend 5 years in state penitentiary. How'd that?
I'm 24 years old, and from 16 to 21, I had to spend that much time incarcerated because I made one of the biggest mistakes in my life, and that influenced me the most. I got tired of playing it close.
Okay.
And after that, after I was released at 21 years old, never was raised like that, never grew up like that, had to be in the house way before the street lights were on.
Mm-hmm.
That just opened my eyes. Got tired of being immature, got tired of being stupid, got tired of being dumb. And I realized I wanted to do more with my life, and I realized what I felt like I was born to do with my life. And that's to love people, to be a friend to people. I have a gift for that.
See, and what you're saying right there, I think, is one of the most strongest messages we've ever had on this radio station. Be smart, grow up, be true to yourself, and you don't have to sacrifice and put up with anything.
Yes,
Be
sir.
who you are. You're a strong young man. I would have never guessed that you spent 4 or 5 years incarcerated in jail. You're a very level-headed man. You speak real well, and I think that shows through.
Appreciated that.
So you just keep doing what you're doing. Set the example. But I think your parents and your grandparents are to blame on you being level-headed.
Yes, sir.
I think we all do stupid stuff as we grow up.
I
Trust me.
don't know what you're
Trust
talking
me.
about.
Yeah.
No, I
We've
hear him.
all done stupid stuff.
Yes,
Every
sir.
one of us. Because we're human, and it's just part. But the ones that just aren't going to say, I don't want to have that life. Just because your friends are that way, or your cousins, or your family, I don't want to live that way.
And sir, like, I appreciate it because the vibe that I pick up from you is like a dad vibe. And I'm 24. I'm young, very, very young. Like, I'm not trying to grow up no time soon at all.
Good job.
I
Good.
like being able to run off for 2-3 hours or 4 hours of sleep. I like not missing that.
I wished I never growed up.
Yes, I hear you. Yeah.
See, yeah,
But-
the DJ doctor is like a father. He's old enough to be my dad.
Wow.
Oh.
Grandfather, I thought.
And
Oh, yeah.
I would have thought y'all were around the same age. You just use hair dye.
Oh,
See, I may have the gray, but I still have hair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
yeah,
thank
he's old
you. I'm
enough to be
liking
my
this young
dad,
man.
too. He's old enough to be my dad too.
He
so-
knows how to
Cool, we're
smooth.
fitting
That's a
right
good
in.
thing. Oh, sorry, we're stepping on, but
But
Go
not
ahead.
to step on anybody toes, because last thing, my biggest influence now, to be the oldest one in our family, to be the starter and creator of Family Over Everything and peace, love, and positivity.
Mhm.
I'm 24. I'm old enough to be these guys' big brother, so on and so forth. I'm old enough to have kids of my own. And I was born in 1993. I do have a little brother that was born in 1998, who I don't get to see. The same age as these guys. And it blesses my heart so much to be so smart at such a young age and to be around young men that are doing the things that I wish I would have got a chance to do.
right.
I think what you've experienced is you've seen enough of people tearing people down
Yes, sir.
and not
That's-
enough people lifting
that's
each
exactly
other
what I'm
up.
saying.
And when you go through that and you've experienced what it really does to you at a young age,
Yes, sir.
you realize that, mistakes don't define you ultimately. It's your choice in the end. And then at the latter part, that's when you'll shine because you're a project.
Yes, sir.
You are a living project and you're being
Yes,
used
sir.
for a better purpose. And that project is not completed yet. And what your message is, family over everything, your family is who's beside you, where you work,
Right.
whatever you're doing, you have a chance to make a difference right then and there. And it's good that you're recognizing each other's abilities and you're helping each other grow, and build those talents. because that's what our purpose is. It's for each other.
Yes, sir.
You know, so that's great. Listening to your story, taking music is another great, tool to be able to impact people.
To
on
get out
different
there and
levels.
share with people
Yes.
that you are much stronger than what you think.
Yeah, you're going to lift up a lot of other people that's going to relate to you in many different ways, And you do have a great talent, though. I can see the rap, sort of, and see I can even feel the R&B aspect probably down the road flowing out, with your style.
I can't sing,
it's just,
so
but it's just it's.
we're hoping that we get an artist that can sing.
Yeah.
Well,
But you guys keep working because you've got some talent. there.
here's what I see with you. Here's what I see with you. And again, we all talked about my gray hair and how old I am. It don't matter if you can sing or not. We can see your heart. And that's the most important thing. When you can see your heart and realize the message is true and clean. And that's what I want. And we're in an age, and I don't want to get political, and I don't want to get all confrontational. I'm just going to say we're living in a world that just all we want to do is tear everybody down. They don't like this. They don't like that. It's because of this problem. It's because of that problem.
Yes, sir.
Forget that. Go to your heart and live what you're supposed to do with your heart and take people with you.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you're doing. I love your theme. I love the mentality that you have behind it. You made a mistake. You paid your price.
Yes, sir.
And now you move on.
Yes,
and
indeed.
move on, and you go, use that as an example that you might be able to touch other children and young people and go, don't be stupid like I did at one time in my life.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard the rest of your life. But
Yes,
you
sir.
lived it. And so now we're turning into a Sunday morning preach service, and I'm no better than anybody else. I'm just saying, I love your message. It's one of the strongest messages we've had on the show.
I would love to pass it on to my brothers because it's their lives that keep me going.
Exactly. So why don't you go ahead and let's find out the next young man, but that was a great message. I appreciate that.
Hello, I'm Hayden Dodd.
How you
I've
doing,
lived
Hayden?
here. I've lived here most of my life.
Okay.
So I think what really contributes to why I learned how to play this at such an early age,
Mhm.
I lost my father when I was 6,
Sorry to hear that.
and I had nothing else to do. So I picked this up, learned how to play it. I had an older brother that plays bass, guitar,
Mhm.
a lot of stuff, and I guess I just wanted to be able to do something with him. We didn't really have anything in common, so music was our thing that really brought us together.
Right. Awesome. And music is powerful. It brings people all over the world together, all over the world. Our last artist was from Sweden. I know
Wow.
looking at her, she don't look like she's from Sweden because she's from India originally.
Mhm.
But I loved her line. And again, we're not, but I love her line where she goes, I'm like a coconut. I'm brown on the outside, white on the inside. It was absolutely hilarious. She's international, and it's it's all about music is universal. So it'll touch people from all over everywhere. So that's absolutely awesome. And now, does your brother? Do you stay in contact with your brother? Does he
Yeah.
still play?
Yeah, he still plays. He goes to church in Winchester, and he's in their church band. He plays bass up there still.
cool.
He's 26.
Okay, that's cool. How about the next young man? This is the acapella guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Get close to the mic though, because they got to be able to hear you.
My name's Dakota Chalker. I go by Moda, Jack of all trades.
Okay.
I got that nickname actually from Soldier.
Okay.
Calls me the Jack of all trades because of the way I rap. Like I can rap about anything at any time. Just give me a beat and I can go.
Okay.
I don't stop. And
Sounds like a challenge.
it's all fluent and flows together. And I don't know about that now. But I've only been writing for the past year, really. But like I used to write, and then I stopped for a little bit because a person downed my dream of rapping, and then I moved up here last year, and I kind of got that back. That dream came back a little bit, so I started doing it again, and now I'm starting to make it. It's coming all together.
And the great message of that is don't doubt yourself and don't let no one else put you down and put you in that hole. Look, you lost a year of doing what you love to do. and
Yes,
nobody
sir.
has the right to put anybody in that position. So glad you're back. Keep doing what you're doing.
I'll be here for a
No,
while.
no matter how hard you try, you can't please 100% of the people all the time.
And I don't care who you are. I mean, that Carrie Underwood. There's people out there that think Carrie Underwood is terrible, and they've got that right. And and I look at it, you got to respect people in a lot of different ways. Just because you might not like their music, their political beliefs, their whatever, their stand on life, you got to respect them. And if you I'm a big rock and roller. Jason's a big country guy. You guys, you're into rap. You can't put down each other's music. You got to go accept it and move on. And I may not buy the next rap album that comes out, but I respect the guy and the artist.
I will.
Yeah, Brian will. Hey guys, we were just at a reggae festival over the weekend. Do I look reggae to you guys? I mean, but we spent a lot of time.
You should have seen him. He was doing the flatfoot reggae dance too.
Oh man, I was cutting a rug in the mud out there, buddy. But now we had a great time. But again, it was universal. It was guys that played music that I'm not really 100%. If you go to my music library at my house, you're not going to find a whole lot of reggae. You're not going to find a whole lot of rap. But I respect the artists that get out there and talk about their and use it for the good, not to tear down people and not to tear down the country, not to tear down other countries, but use it for good. It's music. It's universal. Uplift everybody.
That's what I want to do. Like, I want to change like everything with music.
And it can be done.
It can.
It can be done. Music is one of the most powerful things in the world. Most
Yes,
powerful
sir.
thing in the world. And I'm going to tell you right now, and you could go on Google search, and there's going to be people out there trying to make me a liar. We all heard about different groups of people out there like ISIS, and I'm sure you guys heard of ISIS. One of their biggest things when they take over countries or towns and stuff is they still allow schools to be there. They still allow churches to be there. But the two things that are punishable by death through ISIS is you cannot teach math and you cannot teach music. That shows you the power of what math can do and what music can do, because music is universal. And if you can sing, then other people everywhere else in the world can relate to you.
Yes.
And we got 45 countries listening to us tonight that are going, we're listening to these guys. 45 different countries are listening to you guys talk about your lives right now.
Oh my.
So you sit there and you go,
That's
power of music, man. You have no idea how strong it is. It's changed lives. It's saved lives. It helped people going through some terrible stuff in their life. Don't stop for nobody. You just keep on going. So when somebody goes, man, I don't like your stuff. I don't like your voice. I don't like the way you look. Who
I hear
cares?
it all the time.
We say that to Jason. He just got thick skin. Who cares? Be you. Yes, yeah. And you know what? It don't matter how famous you get. Drake gets that. Drake gets where, I don't like you, I don't like your style, I don't like what you're, but you just got to keep going on
But
to
he's
what's in
making
your
more
heart.
money than the other guys say.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you just got to go do what's true to your heart. Let's get to this young man over here and what he does. He's the quiet one over here so far.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's
Oh, you're
how I always
okay.
am. But you guys probably, well, I'm Cody, but I love music just as much as these guys, but my biggest talent is my filming and editing. Through my
Cool.
high school, I actually got a certificate of honor for communication of technology, or technology communications for my filming and editing. And I actually met Hayden through guitar class, so of course music does bring everybody together.
Yeah.
But my whole goal is to show everybody that you don't need, this is like something completely off topic from what we've been talking about.
That's
but
all right.
you don't need college, I'd say, to get anywhere in life. Like, man, like people always push each other to go to college for this and that. I say, yeah, go ahead and go to college, but I feel like my editing skills and, what I can do can surpass other people without having to go to college for like 4 years. Because
You're hired.
you guys should really see my work. I mean,
Well, what's funny is these guys, every time you say something, Brian, they look around the room like, where's that coming from? No, you met Brian. You met Brian at the Commodore Grill. You said the little guy with the glasses. That's Brian. Yeah, that's the Brian we know.
Yes,
Yeah, that's the Brian we know. Yeah.
What? I didn't hear that.
He said you had big shoulders and big chest. You know, you're the. We're gonna call him the Hulk.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. But Brian's the one that did the radio show down at the Commodore Grill. He's been there for 5 years. So he's down in Pulaski right now. To drive from Pulaski to here, he just wouldn't make it a time to do the radio show. So he stays at Pulaski Central. It kind of looks like NASA control room down there. With what was it you have on there? Chicken with underwear or chicken and diapers earlier?
My web browser. I don't know. It's some article that come up.
So we kind of worry about Brian sometimes down there. We send a SWAT team every now and then to his house to make sure he's okay.
We were at the Reggae Fest.
We were at the Reggae Fest. Yep. Once in a while, we don't make it to the Commodore Grill because of festivals like the Bonnaroo. We're part of the Bonnaroo.
Right.
Brian was at Forecastle. So, once in a while. Then it's only because we're at another musical event. And Debbie's so good, she allows us to get to go do that and cover another group of artists. But we were all reggaeing by the river, Smooth Rapids.
I believe we need to do another song before we run out of time.
Yes, we're going to run out of time. Well,
Yeah,
is
here
this
you go,
young man?
Soji.
Is this young man done? Are you done, Cody?
Oh
Or-
yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
I got my message out at least.
But again, basically, his message is talking about you don't have to have college to get somewhere. People,
Exactly.
and we just went through this recently, where someone dogged somebody because they felt that they must be inferior because they don't have a college degree and somebody else does, and that's pure crap. I know.
wish you'd quit picking on me.
I know. I know people that have no college degree whatsoever and own 450 restaurants, were
Good
multimillionaire when they were in their early 30s, never had a college degree. Now, I know guys that go to college for like lifetime, go to college and do stuff, and doctors and lawyers and all that. So it's what's up to you, what works for you. Sometimes college is not the right thing for everybody, and sometimes it is the right thing for people. So you got to know who you are first before you make that decision. So
Exactly.
if you want to go to college and knock yourself out and get that degree and hang it on the wall and use it. But if you're the guy like me, I was not going to go to college. There was just no way.
Exactly. I'm the same exact
It would have
way.
been a waste of money and a waste of time.
I just worked
so
my butt off since I was 16. Since I was 16, I have not been unemployed like whatsoever. Been
Yeah.
working since every day.
yeah,
Like,
and me too. Since I was
Yeah.
before that even,
you
but
still
I
gotta have income, even though if you want to chase your dreams, you still gotta work.
yes,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, let's get another quick tune. We've been talking to you guys so much. We got a great, they come on here for their music, and we're talking to them about their life and their inspirations, which is sometimes just as strong as the music. So why don't you guys go ahead and pick another song? We'll see if we can't get one more. If not, I don't know. We might be able to squeak two if they're quick. So
Yes, sir.
what's this one?
This is Dakota Moda, and he's gonna go a cappella for us right now.
Okay.
He's been practicing.
Good. Dakota, get right up on that microphone, though, buddy.
Okay, I'm just gonna give like a little background on this song actually.
Uh-oh.
I was dating this girl
Mhm.
and we broke up. I think it was like a week and a half before school.
You've already learned the art of
Yeah.
writing songs. Okay.
But I was thinking about her the other night, and I got like this one line that popped in my head about her,
Mhm.
and then I just wrote like a whole song out of that line.
Okay.
So I guess I'm just gonna have to try to do this a cappella. Okay, so
That'll work.
You are so gone, what did I do wrong? Sitting here making this song, and it is taking so long. Calling your phone, but you are so gone. I miss you so much, I miss your touch every night. We never had a fight, what did I not do right? I wish I had you in my sight one more time so you could hear this rhyme. But now I'm losing my mind. Just trying to be kind, keep the pain hidden. Cause I ain't kidding, my heart is broken. And yeah, I'm trying to get over you, but it is like trying to get over the flu. Yeah, you are so gone, where did I been taking so long? Calling your phone, but you are so gone. Yeah, I just called your phone the other day. just had one thing to say, but when I picked up, it wasn't you. Who was it? Another guy. Well, I'ma say bye. Not gonna try anymore to leave you behind. Why did it have to be like this? All I want is you, not your kiss, not just your body, but your mind, and that is what I wish I could find. But I can't rewind time to get you back. I took too long, now I lack, and it is a fact I won't get you back, yeah. You are so gone, what did I do wrong? Sitting here making this song, and it is taking so long. Calling your phone, but you are, yeah, you are so gone. Still have a lot to say, but now I can't, cause I'm not your bae. Cry every time I pass by your driveway, just trying to stop by and say hey, but I can't, because all I would do is rant, give everything up just for you. But now I can't, cause I was a fool. See, we both back in school, me in high and you in college. I don't think we took the time to acknowledge, but it is fact. And now I feel like I'll never get you back.
Very nice. Let me check the old clock on the wall here real quick, like we actually have a clock on the wall that works. What time?
About 11 minutes.
About 11 minutes. You guys, you got enough time to do one more song? Can you put one together real quick? Do you think, or?
Hey.
And as they're thinking this song here, we want to thank everybody that's been listening to WFMCJams.com tonight. We want to thank Chris from HeatFMRadio.com.
Real quick, let me spit this out.
Let's spit this out, Brian or Jason.
Hey,
It's like,
Spit it.
you know,
Spit it.
you guys won't realize this
play
until
him
you have a
something.
bunch
Play
of
him something
kids.
real quick.
When you have a bunch of kids and you try to yell at the oldest one and you can't remember their name and yell at everybody, and next thing you know, you're actually calling by the dog's name. That's what happens every now and then.
Wow.
Sorry, Jason.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Sorry, Brian.
Next week's guest,
Next week's guest.
one and only Mr. Tommy Barnes.
After about 45 years of trying to get this young man.
Oh, yeah.
What a great,
If
what a great
anybody's
guy.
familiar with the song Indian Outlaw by Tim McGraw,
Yep.
this is a songwriter.
Yes. And Tommy, just a great American, absolute funny dude. He's a raw. Brian's going to need to have the delay button handy down there because Tommy will not censor anything. But
We have to censor for it.
yeah, he's hilarious. I can't wait to get Tommy on the show. Andy, you got something you want to say real quick? No, Andy's good to go. All right, gentlemen, you're on. Whatever song you'd like to do.
Sure, no problem. This next song is a short one, and it's called "Ripped." And
Oh, something like me, ripped.
Yeah.
You know.
yes, like
Wow.
like if you have one more pizza, your shirt's gonna rip.
Absolutely. This is absolutely.
I'm liking this guy.
He ain't got no six pack. He got a keg.
I'm liking this guy.
But it's a pony keg, all right?
All right, well, tell her back it up then.
Wow. All right, so the song is called "Rip." We lost Brian in Mission Control.
This next one is called "Rip Team." Again, real quick, thank you for allowing us to be here. Please follow all of us. You can get at Cody Miller on Instagram and Facebook at The Above Average Dude. You can get at Dakota Moda at DC Wrestling. Dakota is also a wrestler. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You can get at Hayden Dodd. Hayden's the only one in our family without a nickname. I mean, you can see him.
So somebody on Facebook's got to get him a nickname.
We call him a lot of things. We call him Big Hayden. We call him Hayden.
They call me a lot of things, too. I'm telling you.
We can't go on air with most of it.
That's our dude right there.
All right.
Hayden's our guy. He's our sound guy. Man, he's awesome. We wouldn't be nothing without Hayden. You can get at Hayden. You can find Hayden online and socially at Hayden Dodd. That's DODD. And you can find me at Soldier Rain. And you spell that SOULJERREIGN. And just real quick, why my name is like that, I was given that name. I didn't name myself that, so I really get my credit off of it. But, you know, I'm really soulful. And then the JER is short for like Sojourneth, which means the traveler in the feminine version, if you want to make mine the masculine version because it's only JER. And then Rain, REIGN, Soldier Rain in context, I'm being told to reign, to command, to lead. So that's me, and I'm a soldier. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior.
And that's been obvious in your messages tonight. So great job. Good message. I'm glad you promoted the whole group. So,
We hope we can come back.
oh, if you can handle us, you can come back. We'll get you scheduled back again.
Schedule us and we'll be on time. Yes, Cody plays a ukulele and we're working on some audio on that right now.
There we go.
Promise you. So schedule us.
Ukulele and rap?
Yes.
There's something
Now, here
new.
we go.
No. We won't be the first ones. Shout out to Inner Banks. He's a huge social media guru that goes around and plays ukulele with the biggest of artists that's out right now. And that's actually where we got the idea from, because the only reason we're not making rap on studio sounds right now is because we haven't came across what we believe as a family, another family, or even just another individual who has the same dedication we do. Because these guys, including me, I'm in cosmetology school. I still end up still going to school, guys. I didn't go to school for sports medicine or nothing like that. I'm in cosmetology school. So I'm following the drama scene of it. But but these guys get out of school every day. You know, we all deal with family, stuff like that. But anyway, I mean, these guys work hard. We work hard. So that's the blessing of Hayden, being able to come here right now and still be able to be here.
Outstanding.
So this next one is called Ripped. And if this don't put a message out, I don't know what though. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah. They rip my heart out my shirt. I'm the man, but this still hurt. Especially with my boys, I'm alert. And if them snakes taught me anything, it's how to land the dirt. Stay low and keep pushing. I remember them nights I had to land them bushes. I hear them penetrate deep like these words that I speak. I like my woman kept neat and my slacks with a crease. I'm FOE, but we come in peace. Peace, love, and positivity. Me so on that street, because I'm real particular. Most of my brothers white. I ain't playing with you niggas. Or no man that called. You can call it false claim and a straight up fraud. That's the #1 reason we ain't fucking with y'all. I done switched up my hands, hit the lane and I cross. And I ain't fall. Whatever we go through, we gon' ball. Whatever we go through, we gon' ball. Switched up our hands, hit the lane and we cross. Family over everything.
Very nice.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. You're young, you're new babes in the woods. You've gone through some rough life situations. And I think you're showing people don't blame others. Take the rein and move on and be true to yourself. You guys are absolutely it's nice to see young people get together for the right cause and to uplift each other. You guys are like brothers. You guys are
For
just
sure.
and it's not something you can just say. It's just something you got to feel and see, and you guys have showed that. What short period of time we've got to see you. And you beat up your younger brother just like for real. Can we have a medic on the front stage here somewhere? Poor Dakota got whapped. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let them shout out their Instagram and stuff so they can find us where to follow at. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
shout
above _average_dude. I'll be posting here and there. It's just mainly my personal account, but here's Dakota.
Duck.
Trying to watch that mic this time. My Instagram is DC_wrestling_. Just go follow me. I'll be posting videos here soon. And Soldier Rain right there.
He gets on live every night. And every night to freestyle. Dakota Motor gets on live every night on Instagram and freestyles. That's his way of getting out there, speaking to the people still, just going through it. I was going to comment on something you said, but when I with the mic.
Yeah, you guys are like
Perfect.
brothers, and you can't say it. You got to show it, and he hits you with the microphone.
Because, you were like, you can tell, and, that it's something that we live, and it's something that we actually do live. We know each other's parents, first, middle, and last name, birthdays, favorite colors.
Yeah.
We're family.
That's it. Hayden, what's up with you? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram, you can find it, just look up Hayden. It's got a bunch of underscores. I'm sure you'll see it. It's just,
Okay.
it's just Hayden. Yeah.
Okay. And then, Soldier, one more time with yours, and we're going to have to sign off before they cut us off.
Yes, sir. Hayden Dodd, and then mine is Soldier Rain. SOULJERREIGN. Straight through, just like that.
Sounds good. Well, guys, we're going to have this on our Facebook page. You can archive it, share it with everybody. We didn't get up to a lot of music tonight. We've done a lot of talk, but I think it was absolutely necessary, and I think it was absolutely cool to get to know you guys as young men. But I think people that are listening to the radio station all over the world need to realize exactly. What was that, Brian? 10 seconds.
5 seconds.
All right, so we're going to
love you.
say
Thank you.
good night.
Good night.
We'll see you next week.